Hello? Why is it so cold in here, bro? God damn. I just turned the AC. Bro, this AC is tripping, bro. What's up, guys? Oh my god, it's so early right now. Holy smokes, man. Sleep at like, I want to sleep at like 1:30 or 2. And it's now 8 a.m. Look about 7:45, bro. I gotta start getting more sleep, dude. Anyways, what's up, guys? How's it going? We're watching the race to top 8. So, right now, we're gonna go and check the leaderboard here. COA rank starting right now. Yesterday we had matches as well. I didn't stream yesterday because I felt like yesterday's matches don't really matter because some teams are just now. All teams are starting their matches today. Some teams maybe probably didn't start theirs yesterday or only did a few. Everything starts today. Also, what's up, Whistler Cares? What's up, Waldo? Where's Waldo? What's up, Jinku? How's it going? What's up, Kay? So, okay, so this is our current. This is how it looks currently. This is MHX. Bin. This is Fafa's team, I think. Fafa's team. Not sure who this is. GLK, but oh my god, guys, I gotta sleep. I gotta sleep more, bro. Inca Chips. Again, no idea who this is, but Risk Takers, Inspire, Elevate, Japanese name. No idea who this is. And Con, or KON, or whatever their name is. Sky 7, Omni, GSL, Amy, B4U, BZY, Globe, PR. Okay, so all these teams, like, these are all teams that we have to watch out for. And that's why, as you can see, not a lot of them are really close to top 8 because a lot of them probably didn't play their matches yesterday. But every team is going to be grinding starting today. So this is where things really have a big factor, right? So we're going to start watching a lot of these players when these matches, as COA starts here. So, all right, we're going to start with KX from PR here. Okay, never mind. The match is not loading. Oh, there it goes. Okay, my computer's just fucked up. Cool. Wonderful. Great. All right, PR is one of the teams we need to watch out for. And it's actually going up against Lays and Fluff, both players from Omni. So this is pretty important. You know what? I'm debating whether or not I want to go have my lukewarm instant coffee for caffeine. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's necessary? What's up, Scrabble Dice? How's it going? I need some water, though. This is my water for today. Make sure the camera is set up here. So again, this is the hunter for PR. One of the hunters for PR versus Omni Survivors and then 2 other players I'm not sure of. And again, these are 2 teams that are really, oh, really nice hook here. Gets the hook, or gets the hit before you can use the owl. These are 2 teams that are definitely on track to compete for top 8 here. He's going to go to wait for the hook here, I guess. Although, I would... Okay, he's going to owl that hit there, that hook. And this is just the power... He's just going to go ahead and use Blink here, I believe. There's the Blink. Nice Blink to get the down. This is just the power of why seer bans are really important. Although you don't always need a ban seer depending on what hunter you're gonna play. Obviously, seer ban's very important because you can literally absorb a free ability. Now, if there's no seer owl on that team, then the seer's dead there. But you also have to consider if it's a different survivor, maybe you can kite longer. So there's kind of ups and downs to it. So I don't really mind. I think no seer ban is perfectly fine. Depends on what hunter you're gonna play. Gonna go ahead and use the hook there. Just gonna get out of shovel. Gonna get the hit there. Whoa! Whoa! Hello! What is going on here, bro? Damn. Bro's walking through walls and shit, bro. What is this? All right. Looks like we're gonna see the antiquarian support here, so Seer can get upstairs. Okay, and he got the hook on coordinator. Okay, hopefully. Okay, part of the lag has to do with obviously like my I'm not in the NaEu server, so I would have bad ping, but not like this bad. It looks like the Seer actually runs into the Gamekeeper here. The coordinators can go ahead and body block, or not coordinator, antiquarian. I don't know any of these things, but it's not bad enough where it lags like this. It's still perfectly watchable. So this is just a server issue. It's Feaster's birthday tomorrow. Is it really? Looks like he is able to close the distance here. Oh, let's look at the personas. Can we see what Seer has? Weber's Law, Companion Effect. Survivor's Instinct. Self-decoding speed is increased by 6% when one survivor has been eliminated. I mean, Survivor's Instinct is pretty good. I think 3 on Weber's Law is usually a bit better, but it's alright. But is Feaster actually getting buffed? Looks like they're going for this save. They don't really have the cipher progress to save this, so this is kind of interesting. Especially because coordinator is just dead. Okay, guys, a little bit of a game sense thing issue here from the survivors. So when you get hooked as a coordinator, you do not have enough time. She's gonna use one more stick here. Yep. You do not have enough time. He can actually just hook the antiquarian. I think I need to get new Wi-Fi. I think it's time for new Wi-Fi. When you get hooked as a Gamekeeper, you do not have enough time. Ah, that's tough. You don't have enough time to shoot before you get hit. So. Oh, sure. Let me see if is it blocking the ciphers? Let's move it down a little bit here. No, I don't like it there. We'll go ahead and put it down here actually. Yeah, I think this is good. Maybe like here. No, that's weird. We'll just go ahead and put it at the bottom here. I think it's fine. So that match is looking pretty good for the Gamekeeper, as long as he didn't miss that blink, which... Oh, that hook got the hook gets blocked by the crate there. That's interesting. Dude, what is this lag? And wow, Storm's actually gonna 4 survivor escape here, so that's a pretty good for Omni there. What is with this dude? I don't understand what that is. Okay. Maybe I need like an Ethernet cable. Honestly, I think I need like an Ethernet cable. All right, let's look at the let's see if we got an update here. Oh, I forgot. It takes 1 match to update. Or no, does it? Wait. Where did? Oh no, it already updated. Okay, Omni got moved up because they were below GSL before. So with them getting that win, they've jumped up to 17th here, and yeah, pretty good. Looks like no other updates. Amy, I think, moved up a little bit as well. The first match or 2 is a bit slow, but we'll get into it. Where the hell is... There we go. Oh, let's watch Fafa. Actually, let's watch Mushin first. So Mushin's team is currently MHX. They're currently, or your secret lover. They're currently the #1 team right now. So. Hello, what's up, Sylvie? Am I gonna rank after? Maybe a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, ping is crazy, bro. It probably has to do with, it's a combination of 3 things. It's distance, because I'm far away from the server, but it's usually not enough to like lag a lot. It's still perfectly fine. It's just servers and internet and whatever. So anytime there's like a lag spike on the NaEu server, it's like a crazy lag spike for me. If that makes sense. First time chatter and chronic lurker here. Oh, what's up? How's it going? First officer enjoyer. How's it going? Feel free to talk anytime if you'd like. I'm a pretty... Oh, I was going to say I'm a friendly person, then I'd be lying, because I yell at people in rank. I yell at... Okay, this guy just runs into the hunter here, so this is going to be a pretty early hit, most likely. He'll just go into ball form here. Well, she needs to just wait at the pallet. And, okay, you can throw that down. That's pretty good. But right now, since we don't have to worry about randoms, we're good. You know, no crazy behavior. That was a very good stun here. Notice how he got that angle to get that that stun right there on the barrel. You guys see how the ping is perfectly fine right now? This is how it's supposed to be. But then sometimes it spikes, and that mostly just is because of server issues and things, so. Anyway, he's gonna go blink first hit onto the knight here. Knight should have probably used a helmet sooner. He's gonna use an ability cancel, so he can't go after him just yet. Then he's gonna go into ball form to catch up. Now he does have his insolence here, so he does have that first presence already, or the 1000 presence, that's like you would call it. Okay, looks like he used the ability too late. Okay, so that was a mistake from the knight. Guys, you have to use your abilities before you get hit. So with that being said, that's a pretty good start for the Cuis. I've seen your randoms. They are, yeah. Well, at least you understand. At least you understand what I'm going through. Looks like Nocturne, the survivor with like 20,000 stars, coming in for the rescue. If you guys don't know Nocturne, they have like 5 gazillion stars on rank. But I'm not sure what that was. Can't be the pallet, but does not throw the pallet down, so they're gonna go take the hit. And yeah, back onto the knight here, or not. See, the thing is, knight does have a lot of rebound potential because they still have that helmet. Looks like we're gonna see Prospector coming for the save. Prospector may go for a stun. I'm not really. Okay. Doctor's gonna want to use their ability. Got to get the heal off. Is gonna get kidnapped here by the ability, but can still rebound kite because of that quick heal. And that's just the power of Doctor. With Doctor's buff, Doctor has that ability to start healing super quickly here. Doctor's gonna slow vault, and it actually works. Gonna continue along with the heal here. When you guys are playing Doctor, you want to make sure you're not healing. That's not gonna hit. No shot, bro. Hell nah, bruh. What? Shoot, bro. She was about to be behind that. Bro, Cuis hitbox is rigged, bro. I think it's rigged. I think it's rigged. I think it's rigged. Alright, we're gonna see the hit onto the knight here. He's gonna use the sword ability to get the save, preferably quickly. There, he's gonna get it off. And he does have Tide Turner, which is really bad. It means Doctor can't start using her heal until after Tide Turner's up. Knight's gonna camp the pallet but not throw it down, although he can't get the stun here. Ciphers are winding down slowly, but again, he has blink back, so Doctor. Oh no, she's not able to get the heal. No, yo, that would have been so clutch, bro. Wait, did she still have the fast heal? She still had 1 fast heal, so she was probably like literally a split second away from getting it off. That's really unfortunate. If she gets that heal off, they might actually win the game. Oh no, they didn't have enough Cypher progress. They would have tied though for sure. Now it's actually gonna be hard for them to win. And this is why you need to bring borrowed time and rank, because you can just go to the Prospector. They're kind of cooked here. You're welcome. No, yeah, of course, no worries. We had a buttered pita. I don't actually know what that is. Is that like pita bread with butter on it? Or does he have impulsive? Oh, he does have impulsive. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I wasn't paying attention. What's up, I6? How's it going? Alright, so at this point, they have both survivors at full health, which is pretty solid. One person can come for the save. This is where Meteorologist becomes really good. Meteorologist can just kind of fly over and make rescues from far away. He's going to get thrown away, which is not really a problem. She's still going to make the rescue here. Probably, preferably before half. It might have to be after. But that's okay. I think Mushin's going to go to the Cypher, maybe. See, look, do you guys see that my ping was just yellow? And then now it's 500. That is not just a, that's just a server, bro. That's just a server thing. I don't know. Anyways, this guy needs to decode. Why are we not decoding here? What is he? Oh, he doesn't want to get kidnapped. Yeah, that's kind of broken. You can literally just slow down the decoding. It's just going to be a farm here as well. I shouldn't have turned the camera away. But it's just going to be a farm now at this point. Now Mushin should be able to win this game quite easily, I think. There's a hit on the Meteorologist, missing the flywheel here, unfortunately, and should be a matter of time, but I think this is going to be a 4 kill at this point. Okay, so as a survivor against a Cuis, guys, the key is patience. When he's in his the ball form like that, oh, 6-7. When he's in the ball form like that, you have to you want to wait. See which side he gets out on, and then vault the pallet or throw the pallet down on the other side. Keep in mind, you have enough time to get the vault off. There's a 1-second animation when Cuis gets out of the ball that you have to vault the pallet. Use that to your advantage. What the hell? Oh my god, he's dead. Okay, this guy, unfortunately, this knight's making a lot of mistakes. Okay, so he did wait that. He did wait it out there. That's correct. But once he has that ability back, he's just gonna, yep, do that and get the knight down. And I assume he's gonna go for the 4 kill since this is a COA match. You need to get as many points as possible. Looks like they gave up. Yeah, that's gonna be a 4 kill. So, guys, keep in mind, it's really important for hunters to win games as well. Actually, most of the time it's important for hunters. Because what happens in COA rank is that hunter points count as double. So every survivor points count is just like, okay, you get this amount of wins. That's good. All the hunter points are doubled. So hunter points are crucial. Let's get a rankings update with that. MHX should just be having a huge lead at this point. So MHX is the biggest lead. So the second place team is 66,000. They're at 111,000. So they've done all of their batches here. And they're just getting a monumental lead here. But keep in mind, if they do their matches quickly, you only have a limited amount of matches. I think it's, was it 20 matches for this stage or 24 for this stage? Something like that, 25. So once they're out of matches, they can't do any more COA matches. And teams who haven't done all their matches yet will slowly start to catch up. So... but they're holding on to a really big lead. Basically, just get ahead, stay ahead, I think is their plan here. All right, let's watch. Let's watch Spritzer. There's also iAlien playing as well. We're gonna watch that at some point too. But let's watch Spritzer right now. Amy is expected to do really well. B4U, their rankings are a little bit lower compared to some of the other teams, so they're not exactly guaranteed. Obviously, still very likely, but not guaranteed here. So it's gonna be important to keep an eye on them, especially going up against Infamous and JB. Just Better. These are two players from Fafa's team. They're currently in second, so it's important that they do well. Sorry if I'm kind of like talking over myself and not enunciating. I just like didn't really sleep well. I slept like 4 hours, and then I just woke up, and I just started streaming right when I woke up. So. I feel like if you went to college in the US, you'd be in a frat. Honestly, no. I don't really like frats. I'm not really into that sort of thing. When I first started going to college, I was like a big party person, but then now I'm in my 3rd year, and I'm just kind of like not really about that life anymore. It's not really fun to me. I think it's just a waste of time. Alcohol kills brain cells. I don't know, dude. I was immature, now I'm a bit more mature, I guess. Okay, Batter's gonna avoid that. Gets the flip over. Does he get the speed boost to the pallet, though? This is gonna be a mind game of the pallet. Oh, doesn't even need the mind game. All right. I mean, yeah, Batter's off to a really good start here. He needs to use the lasso before he gets red zoned. Is able to get it off here. I mean, did I say Batter? Cowboy. What are we talking about? Cowboy's off to a very good start. He's gonna most likely take the first hit. Gets another lasso off here. Hello, Gabe? What the hell was that? Anyways, we're gonna finally see the first down. Pretty good first kite. Actually, very good first kite. He gets a hullabaloo. Hullabaloo. One thing about hullabaloo is you have relatively fast downing speed. Guys, what the hell is this? What is these? This is Wi-Fi and oh no, does he make that? He does make that. Okay. Batter is gonna go down here. It's gonna be a double down, it looks like. So, the no tide rescue is really kind of hurting them here. Okay, I just give it a second to catch up. I don't know what this lag is, but getting that double down. That first kite was really good against a hullabaloo. That was a really strong first kite. But then the double down is really gonna hurt them here. Looks like journalists randomly use. You know, this reminds me of. This reminds me of the NaEu. This reminds me of the NaEu IVT when the NetEase stream just had atrocious server issues. That's what this reminds me of. I know, bro. I don't know what this is. Let it catch up. All right. See, look, it's dropping now. We're down to about 30. Okay, 300. Once it's gonna spike again. I don't actually know what this pig is, bro. It was literally perfectly fine, and then looks like he's just gonna try down journalist here. Journalist gonna use the pallet, bro. Does he get the black bomb hit? Nope. Who knows? Because the thing keeps just spazzing out. Okay. Okay, then we're gonna see the down here. Spritzer can literally share basement, or even just drop switch to abnormal, and the game's over. Yeah. Abnormal switch here is pretty much game over. Okay, terror shock. Okay. Alright, we might switch matches here. This is looking like a win anyway for him anyway. If he gets this hit on Enchantress. Enchantress is kind of throwing a little bit. Okay, that's just a 4 kill. Yeah, we're gonna switch match because I don't know what's going on in this one, but how do I get out of this? Exit? Okay. I don't know what the lag is on that match, bro. The other one was perfectly fine. I don't know what was going on there. The game should update by now, the standings, so let's have a look here. So before they're gonna move up slightly. It's not gonna be a huge update. Let's look at the top 8. Anything new? Looks like it's still the same for now. Most players don't play their co matches immediately to start the session. They'll play 1 or 2 warm-up matches, and then they'll go ahead and do their co matches. So not all of them are gonna go on too quickly here. Let's go ahead and watch Alien. I don't know. I'm currently not in NaEu, so that's why we're lagging a bit. But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be bad lag. It should be like perfectly fine to watch. It's just a server issue, and maybe my Wi-Fi's tripping. I'm not really sure, but it's just. You know what's really interesting? When you watch games or play games, like let's say Fortnite, for example, right? And you play with people who are in a different country, like across the earth. Like I literally play with people in NA. While I'm in Asia, and we can literally play games together. That's how good the servers are. We can literally play a fast-paced game like Fortnite while I'm in Asia and my friends are in America. Isn't that insane? But then on IDV, we can't even, okay, see, the ping here is perfectly fine. Now it's good. But sometimes we can't even, oh, no, never mind. But in games like IDV, we can't even watch, not even, I mean, playing is not even an option. We can't even watch games sometimes because of how bad the servers are. Isn't that crazy, dude? Like, come on, guys. We got to do better with the servers. That's just bad. Alien going straight for Prospector here. See, like, what is that, bro? You guys see what I'm talking about? He's going to click down with the patrol here as well. This is a really good start. He's also going to chair on the Cypher Machine of the entomologist here, so this is a really good start for the Dream Witch. Fast down, getting a fast down onto the Prospector here, being able to pressure 2 Cypher Machines. He can use the leech to pressure that Cypher, and also he's going to camp chair and pressure this Cypher at the same time. So double Cypher pressure, quick down, Acrobat coming in for the save here. Oh, Ento Bees are actually going to come in clutch here. This is going to allow for the free rescue. Acrobats can use a firebomb. They're monumentally over supporting here because the leech is just literally going to follow the Prospector anyway. Why is it so damn cold in here, bro? You turn the AC up. The servers break. Yeah, it's just... they really need to invest more into servers, dude. Like I said, I can literally play Fortnite. I can play Valorant. I can play, like, a bunch of these games. These high FPS, like, super fast action games with people in other countries across the earth. Obviously, there'll be some lag, but it's still playable. Nice blink from the Dream Witch here. It's still playable. IDV's not even watchable half the time. Like, what? IDV's not even a fast-paced game. Like, what are we doing, bro? Come on, now. Like, look at this lag, 500. And I could literally be playing with people in the US, and our ping would still be, like, 160. You see what I'm saying? So. Welcome to IDV, I guess. All right, looks like we're gonna see. This is the who's saving? Nocturne is the looks like entomologist. The Cypher Machine at Butcher will be decoded. I don't even know what that means. We don't even know a call out for that. Still 4 Cyphers remaining. Alien playing a really good game right now. Didn't really expect him to play a lot of Dream Witch, to be honest, in this season. We expected to see more Opera. Maybe potential Cuis, but looks like he's sticking to the Dream Witch quite a bit here, and it honestly makes sense into this team comp. Prospector Ento not particularly good against Dream Witch. Priestess is fine. Acrobat's good, but without a main rescue against a DW, it's pretty bad. Looks like we're going to go and see the rescue. She's going to push the portal here, actually. Goes for the blink. Gets the blink before making it to the portal. By the way, guys, I just want to point out, for the identified commentators, when we have to walk, sometimes the games are like this, where they're not able to get a fluid game for us to watch and commentate, and we're literally commentating. We're literally commentating matches like this, bro. Imagine the pain we have to endure. I was like, oh, commentating is so easy, guys. Okay, first of all, commentating is not easy. The fact that you literally have to consistently be able to talk about stuff and analyze stuff and do all this stuff while watching a laggy ass game. It's like, come on, bro. What is this? Does get the rescue off here. Prospector's going to try to body block. They actually have all the ciphers, but the problem is that they're going to get camped by the Dream Witch here. We're going to see another stun. Didn't really do a whole lot. Okay, so Alien, okay, he needs to be able to pressure one of the last 3 ciphers. As long as he can prevent them from decoding one of the last 3 cipher machines here, he can definitely win this game. Okay. So this forces him to start another cipher machine, because what he's going to do, he's going to use a leech to pressure down one of the ciphers. This forces a new cipher machine to be decoded. He's actually going to pressure 2. He's going to go ahead and pressure the priestess as well here. And this is going to force her away. Prospector's going to de-leech, it looks like. Does miss the blink onto the priestess, which is pretty bad, but Acrobat's on another cipher machine. So they have the extra cipher being worked on. Entomologist is dead on share, but I don't think the survivors are even tying this game. As long as Alien pressures this down enough, they really should not be able to do anything at this point. Maybe if I plug in an Ethernet cable. Let me plug in my Ethernet cable and see if that helps a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's just a server thing and not like a internet thing, but just in case, let me try. Wait, guys, if I plug in an Ethernet cable while I'm streaming, is that going to crash my stream because it's going from like wireless Wi-Fi to wired Wi-Fi? Let me ask ChatGPT. Okay, let me see. If I'm on my PC streaming on YouTube and I'm using a wireless Wi-Fi and I plug in an Ethernet cable while streaming, is that going to crash my stream, or will it just switch to Ethernet no problem? There's a couple of it depends details. The switch is usually seamless. Okay. Well, according to ChatGPT, the switch should be fine. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, you guys keep watching that game. Okay, let's see if it switches. Do you guys still hear me? Well, actually, it didn't even switch yet. Hold on. Are we still there? We still there? We still there? We still there? Hello? Hello? Everyone, Rob, you don't even know where I live, bro. Quit playing. Are we still good, guys? Are we still good? What's up? What's up? What's up? What are you guys talking about, bro? I like how these guys are like, oh, let's go rob his house, and then okay, wait, we're good. All right. What's up, Father Milk? How's it going? All right, let's get a scoreboard update. Okay, so that was Amy. That was Alien. Amy jumped up to 20th. I think Amy's gonna be one of the top teams. So if you look at Amy, how the team's built right now, Alien has a ton of stars. He's currently 217. I think he's first hunter, so he's getting a ton of points. So Alien winning that game, he's getting a ton of points. He got a ton of points for that win. Oh god, dude. But yeah, let's look at let's actually look at the leaderboard again. So MHX still in first. Looks like this GLK team actually getting ahead of Fafa's team here. Interesting. And Omni moving up to 13th. KON still out of top 8 as at the moment. Before you 17th. GSL 19. Amy. Sky 7. PR. Okay. Globe's still at 32nd. They're really going to want to get on their matches quickly here, because if they want to be making that top 8, Gotta step it up, man. All right, let's see what we got next. We got Fafa. Let's watch Fafa. Show me the lobby to your building. No. Not doing that. Alien as an alien? No. Alien's been playing the game for a long time. Alien has not retired for a while. But he just hasn't been streaming or anything. Alright, let's watch the Fafanator going up against, we got Omni Survivors, we got Paul Blems, and something. I don't know how to say this guy's name, but Jimbe? I don't know, bro. Anyways, this guy, both these players are on blah 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 blah, bada bing bada boom. What's the name of the team? Omni. There we go. Okay. As for these other two survivors, we saw them earlier, Des and Star something, but I'm not actually sure what team they're on. By the way, guys, anytime there's a lag at this point, it's server issues because I have an Ethernet cable plugged in, so it's literally a wired connection. So there's no issues with on my end anymore. This is just, you know, NaEu servers being NaEu servers. So, yeah. Love to see it. He's going to go ahead and warp to close the distance here. And it's going to get the down onto the patient. So, pretty... Not exactly a quick down, but more than enough for at least a tie here. Only one tide turner. So, we'll see how that comes into play here. So we're going to see Gamekeeper coming from the save. Gets the first hit. Oh, he gets the rescue off in time, but he's going to be able to get the double down of the Gamekeeper, it looks like. So, unfortunately, not a great rescue for the Survivors, getting that double down. Graves also going to try to body block. You can't really body block an Ann. I mean, you can. Okay, that's just not going to... oh, actually might be enough here. Let's see if that's enough to... We love NaEu. Wow, dude. Alright, he's gonna get the down on the patient there. Oh, you got red ping? No, I'm not in NA. Currently, I'm not in NA. But, but the ping should still be fine. So, it should still be like 280, like yellow, like 280. I don't know why it's like this. Like, I literally play matches from Asia with people on NA servers sometimes when it pings like 280, but then sometimes it just randomly spikes. This is the problem. Like, NA servers are just they just don't build them to connect like long distances, which is really bad, to be honest. Like, we were talking about this earlier, but like I can literally play games like on Fortnite with my friends in America while I'm in Asia, and a fast game with high FPS and like high movement speed, and it still is. We can literally play games together, and in IDV you can't even watch games sometimes. That's how bad it is. Yeah, we got cats all over the place. Look at this guy. What are going on here, bro? Okay, this one is not. I don't know what's going on here. We're gonna have to change this one. I don't know what. We got 25 cats everywhere. Thank you, Joy. I appreciate it. Is it normal for B for you to not be in top 8 at this point? Yeah. We're still early on. We can't really predict anything this early on. Why is NaEu server so easy? Well, we don't have any. We don't have any. Well, it's not much. It's not that easier than Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia and NA are both. It depends on how you define easy. But when it comes to teams, NaEu is actually better than Southeast Asia in terms of like. So let's take B4U as the #1 team in Southeast Asia. They did lose to FT, but they've had way better performances than them. So when it comes to like the top teams, NA is typically a bit better than Southeast Asia. When it comes to rank, Southeast Asia is a little bit better. It's just that people on servers like Japan actually take the time to learn the game. And whereas in NA and Southeast Asia, players just don't really take the time to learn the game. So I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit early. There's not enough time to too close to call. It's too early to tell at this point. Because look, PR was literally 32nd started this session. They just jumped to 22nd. GSL dropped to 20th from 18th. Before you went up to 15th from like 23rd. Globe is the only concern. They're still pretty far behind here. Globe did this thing last year where they waited till the last minute to do their matches, and they didn't get all their matches in time. And it literally cost them top 8. So Globe needs to get on it. They're doing it again, but they're waiting. There's no point to wait like this. I don't know why they're waiting. It's really bad. And it may actually result in them not making top 8. So they really need to figure out what's going on there. Omni's already up to 10th here, so they're doing pretty good as well. How do I get to the... Jesus Christ, here we go. Let's watch... We got Mushin as well. Oh, we got Killer Boss from Omni. We'll go ahead and watch that one. I really want chips. Right now, 7-Eleven has, in the country that I'm at, has lime and chili flavored chips. They're fucking fire, dude. I want them so bad right now. I'm craving that shit. I'm low-key about to go buy them, but no, we're not going to do that. So. Try using VPN. Nah, VPN doesn't work. It just makes it worse. I mean, I could try like later, but... Alright, looks like we're going to see the Cuis. Not going to go into the ball form or anything just yet. Try to look for a target. We're going to go ahead and hide out in this back area here. Try to avoid getting found. He's going to get found here, though, most likely. So... We should see him go into ball form here. Try to catch up to the lawyer. Lawyer literally just needs to wait at the window. Yep, he's going to wait at the window. He's going to go ahead and vault that. Lawyer does not have broken windows. Oh, he does have broken windows. He just used it already. That's right. Okay. He used it at the shack window here. So that's pretty unfortunate. Going to go ahead and get blinked here most likely. Pretty good start for the Cuis, it looks like at this point. Oh, flywheel's the blink! Beautiful flywheel, but he's gonna get kidnapped here, it looks like, because of that 1,000 presence. So, not much you can do there, but still a pretty good flywheel. At least gonna delay the down a little bit longer. You like the cupcake? Oh, you mean like the accessory? Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and see the Cuis. Going to go ahead and pressure the novelist away here. So you just joined us. This is Omni versus some survivors. I think maybe from MHA? No. Actually, I'm not sure. But, yeah. We're going to see the hit there onto the lawyer. Sorry guys, I also don't have as much energy as usual. I'm kind of like, I'm like super dead, bro. Like I literally like, just woke up and started streaming, and I slept like 4 hours. So I'm low-key I'm low-key cooked, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I'm kind of fried right now, dude. So I'm just like so tired, bro. We're locked in. We're locked in. It's COA, man. We gotta be locked in, dude. Alright, looks like Cuis is going to go for the Acro. Acro's just going to sit on the Cypher. So, I'm really not sure what he was doing there. Love NaEu servers. Alright, we're going to see him break the pallet here. Chasing onto the lawyer. They still have a full Cypher to go at this point, so This should be a pretty easy win for the Cuist. He's going to avoid the kidnap ability, which is pretty good, but he is going to finally get caught here, and he's going to get knocked down. So I'm not sure why Novelist is here, maybe trying to support. I was shocked by the number of points required to get a badge. The reason why is in Asia, you have to play against Japan players. You have to play against Korean players. You have to compete against... what was that airbag? What is this guy do? What? Brother, what are we doing? What is this fire... Some fire investigators, like, really, genuinely really confuse me, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if we turn down like the graphics, if that, like, we put on performance, if that'll help. I'm not sure it would. Once it's able to prompt to lower graphics quality with no longer use. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with lag, but sometimes frames can also cause, like, issues with viewing, so I don't know. I don't know what beta is. NaEu literally has way less players. So NaEu literally only has to compete against... NaEu only has to compete against, like, players from North America and Europe, and the player base is so much smaller. Whereas in NaEu, or whereas in Asia server, you have to compete against Japan players, Korean players, Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, everywhere in Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand. You know, all the countries that play Identity 5. There's a few Lao players as well. It's not really that common there, but stuff like that. So. It's you, internet, make lag, watch, replay. If I'm from EU, I'm sorry, bro. I really don't know what you're saying. If you're saying it's my internet, it's not my internet. I have a wired Ethernet connection. It's just long distance connection to the server and server issues. Server issues, and I'm also pretty far away from the server. Anyways, looking at the match here, this is going to be a 4-kill anyway at this point. 2 people injured. Oh, let's say get the free save, but they still have a full cyber machine to go at this point, so this is kind of a problem. And he's just going to walk through the pallet. Still has blink here. Okay, now it's hot, so I literally just turned down the AC, and then now it's getting kind of hot. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a 4-kill at this point. Cuis can kind of just patrol all of these ciphers. And this should be a pretty easy win. He's just going to go here. He's going to use... Why did he bomb into the hunter? If player from EU B watch Asia gameplay, he B have same lag. Dude, I'm sorry, brother. I really don't understand what you're saying. I'm not in. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what you're saying. I mean, I kind of know. I kind of get it. But yeah. Anyways, this is gonna be a 4-kill here, so. Yes, a player in Asia watching on NaEu is going to have some lag, yes, if that's what you're trying to say. Yeah. Anyways, that's going to be a 4-kill. We don't need to watch the rest of that. Let's go ahead and look at the ranking leaderboard here. Okay, not too many updates from... Oh, GSL jumped up to 12th. They were just in 20th. and they just jumped up to 12th. So good for them, moving up. GSL, okay, putting in some work here. We got, who's the hunters for GSL? We still have Yalda. We got Yalda and Dreamer. Yalda's currently only 86 stars. So that's not too good. But let's see, what about Dreamer? 122. Okay, so Dreamer probably will be getting a lot of points. I'm not sure though. But yeah. Alright, so GSL moving up here. That's good for them. Before you're still sitting at 15th. Amy in 20 here. Globe slowly moving up, but they're still pretty far behind. So Globe really needs to kind of get on it, dude, because they're not looking too good right now. Let's look at who else is in top 8. This GLK team is sitting in top 8. Oh, this is the Des and Star Werewolf players, it looks like. Interesting. I don't know. Who's the hunter for this team? 4K. Okay, don't know who that is. Mad Ice player. Alright, well, I don't know. We'll see how they do. Also, this Japanese team here as well. Let's see the hunters for this team. Solid win rate, although they're only 60 stars. That's not very good. 72 stars. So these guys like don't really have great high amount of stars, which means they get less points for wins. How does a COA ranking work? Basically, every team has every player on every team has a certain amount of COA matches. It's like 20 or 25 or something like that. And then every time you win, you get as a survivor or a hunter, you get points. When you're doing COA match, you get points. And if you get a tie, you get less points. If you lose, you get less points. And basically, the teams with the most points after the COA stage make top 8. So you see, MHX currently is the highest amount here at 13,000. These other teams are catching up pretty fast. So we got to keep an eye on those. Let's watch Spritzer. We gotta keep an eye on B4U because they're currently a bit farther behind than they usually are. Have you think some teams get disqualified for sorry brother, I don't understand what you're saying. Do I think teams are going to get disqualified? What do you mean? Do I think teams will get disqualified? Well, I know there has been some speculation about some teams who are sniping and throwing matches and stuff. So if that's true, then I assume so. Although I'm not sure if the admins will actually do anything about it without enough proof. Do I think teams will get disqualified? Probably not. But if there is some, a lot of evidence about them cheating, then maybe. I don't know. Looks like Spritzer's playing Opera here, going for the Gamekeeper. I turned my AC too low again. Now it's really cold. God damn it. At least one team has issues. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I don't know if anything's actually going to be done about it. We'll see, but that remains to be seen. Nice blink here. Got to secure that onto the Gamekeeper. Pretty decent first kite, though, for a Grave. Was able to get Blake out. A lot of Cypher progress here. The problem is the main rescuer is out of the way, which is very good for Spritzer. Now he doesn't have to worry about Tide Turner most likely for the rest of the match. Eli, do I know COA rules? I know yes, I know the COA rules. If you cheat, you cheat. If you snipe, you snipe. You're cheating. If you throw matches, you're cheating. I trust me. It's common sense. Can't be changed. Yeah, I mean that's always been a rule. You never were really allowed to change teams, but or add players. But people just say like, oh, like this account is this person's. There's no way to verify it. You kind of need the problem is you kind of need everyone's personal information before the rank starts. But NetEase doesn't do it like that, so yeah, I know. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. That's controversial stuff. Looks like Spritzer's gonna stuff the rescue here actually. So beautiful job. There's probably gonna be a win here most likely. I don't think Lantern. Why is Lantern just going for the save, bro? She's not making that. Hello, bro. What the Lantern is? Come on, bro. All right, this is just gonna be a 4-kill. Wolf was asking if you think teams will be DQ due to the new code rules which prevent roster changes during the phase onto top 8. Well, are there teams that are changing their roster or what? Like, were there teams that adjusted their thing or no? I mean, if it's blatantly obvious and like NetEase can see that people are changing teams, then yeah, sure, of course it's gonna be that's gonna be a problem. This is just a 4-kill. They still need a full cipher to go. What am I watching, bruh? Okay, this is just... I don't know what we're watching. This is just... I don't know what these survivors are doing. He's gonna go ahead and chair here. Only one team from each server makes it a COA. No. Two from Southeast Asia, 2 from NaEu, 1 from Korea, 1 from Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan. So, okay, basically how COA works is for NaEu, 8 teams make the top 8. And they get put on separate brackets, 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. And the winner of each of those, it's randomly done, which doesn't really make sense, but it's randomly done. And the winner of each of those 2 brackets make top 8. Those are the top 2 teams that make it, if that makes sense. Okay, so 8 teams make top 8, 4 here, 4 here. These 2 teams play, these 2 teams play, these 2 teams play, these 2 teams play. And then the winner of one side and the winner of the other side, those are the 2 teams that qualify. The problem with randomly doing it is you might randomly get the 4 best teams on one side and the 4 worst teams on the other side, and then one team that isn't particularly good ends up making it. And that's really bad for the server, it's really bad for the game, but unfortunately that's how they do it. So it shouldn't be randomly done. It should be done based off of like rank, or not even rank. It should be like a redemption match, so the 2 teams that don't make it then like play each other to play against the winner of this or whatever. They have to do it better. So Spritzer's gonna get a 4-kill there. So let's see what that does for the rankings. They have to make it better because it's just bad, because sometimes we get a team like we get it obviously before you make it, they're very good. When they make it, everyone's fine with that. That's an acceptable result because they have one of the best chances of performing well in overseas. But then sometimes you get another team that makes it, and it's just like the brackets were unbalanced, so it shouldn't be randomly done. That's my issue with it, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and look at the leaderboard here. MHX still pretty far in first place here. Let's see where B4U's at. So okay, with Spritzer getting that win, B4U's jumped to 13, so they're definitely closing the gap a little bit. They were just at 15th. We got Fafa's team, Bin here at 92. Omni's gonna jump. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Omni's gonna jump into 6 here. And GSL moving up to 11, so slowly moving up here. KON falling a little bit, a spot here. Amy moving up to 16th. And Globe in 31st. So Globe really needs to get on their matches. Globe, guys, like I said, Globe did this last year. Globe did this last year where they waited to do their batches till the last minute, and they just did not get all their batches. So I really don't know why they're doing it again this year. They're sitting at 31st, so hopefully they're going to get on their matches pretty soon, but we'll see. So that's the leaderboard right now. Currently our top 8 as of right now. Obviously way too early to tell. B4U, okay, they just jumped to 11th here. B4U is going to move up. GSL could still move up. Amy, Elevate, PR, Sky 7, potentially Globe. So, yeah, still a lot of I-95 action. All right, let's get into the next match. You're tired? Yeah, I'm quite tired. Unfortunately, I'm quite tired as well. I slept 4 hours and then now we're streaming. It's okay though, dude. It's okay, man. It's okay. Let's go ahead and watch. We can watch Fafa. Oh, we can watch Dreamer. Let's watch Dreamer from GSL. What's up, Bippy? Bippy, is it? How's it going? Think B4U will make it a COA this time? Yeah, probably. I'd imagine. I'd be pretty surprised. Is the top 1 team full of Asians or fake Asians? Brother, I'm not sure. I don't. I'm not sure how to answer that question. If you're asking if they're Chinese players or non-Chinese players using Chinese names, they are. MHX has a lot of Chinese players on their team. Yes. So if you're asking if they are Chinese players, then yes, they are. There are quite a few Chinese players. Or at least people of Chinese ethnic background on MHX, yes. What a question. Sorry, I was a little confused. I'm not sure how to answer that, but I mean, I kind of get what you're saying. It's just like you got to be a bit careful about how you say that because it can be considered insensitive. But yeah, I get it. I get it. Yes, there are quite a few Chinese players on MHX on the first team. Yeah. NaEu has a lot of what you got to realize is North America has a lot of diversity. You know, we got players from obviously we have a lot of American players. We got quite a few Chinese people in America. We got Hispanic. America is a very diverse country. So if you're from Southeast Asia, which I currently live in right now, it's not very diverse. It's basically just the one ethnicity of that country, unless you're in Singapore. Singapore is very diverse. But if you're in Thailand or if you're in like Vietnam or Myanmar or something, everybody's like the own ethnicity of that country for the most part. That's like the large population. But when you're in America, it's very diverse. There's a lot of Chinese people, a lot of Hispanic, white. I mean, it's diverse. That's just how it goes. So. You think it would be ridiculous for Asians to claim NaEu spots? Okay, why would you think that? That's perfectly normal. Brother, you have to realize NaEu is North America and Europe. Okay, so let me try to explain this. So what you have to realize, dude, is that in America is very diverse. America has Chinese Americans, Mexican Americans, European Americans. Right? So, Indian Americans, Vietnamese Americans, Japanese Americans. Okay, we have a very diverse country in America, in the United States of America. That's mostly, or Canada, or Europe, or whatever, right? So what you have to realize is there's plenty of Chinese people who live in America and are American citizens or Canadian citizens, and they play on the American server because they live there. So, guys, chill. You have to realize, like, in some countries, it's not taught in other countries. If I'm not mistaken, I believe your name is Vietnamese, so if I'm not mistaken, maybe again I don't want to assume. I assume that maybe you're from Vietnam, maybe based off of the name. And I do know in Southeast Asia, this sort of stuff is not taught in school, so it's understandable. There's no need to. We don't have to go after them. You have to realize, guys, like I live in Thailand, and this sort of stuff isn't really widely taught here. So, like, I know the concept of immigration to us as Westerners is very, very well known, but in other servers, it's other places of the world, it's not quite as common. Vietnam doesn't have much immigration compared to America, for example. So, but I get what he means because I'm also Korean, and I do. Yeah, so you get it. You see what I'm saying? Looks like Dreamer maybe is gonna win this game. I haven't even paying attention to the game. We were talking about immigration stuff. They're still technically from NA. I don't know. Anyways, basically what the point what we're trying to say here is that in America has a lot of people who come from different countries, right? So, for example, in America, there is a lot of... Ooh, nice stun here to get the rescue off. That's crazy. That was clutch. I don't even know what's happening in this game anymore, dude. We've been talking about... it's very common for... you have to realize in America, a lot of people in America are Asian. It is very, very common for there to be Asian Americans. Like, it's a large population of America is Asian. So, so if Asian American people qualify for COA, that's perfectly normal. Let's take B4U, for example. Green is Asian, but he speaks obviously American English because he's American. So, like, or for example, who else? Roland is Chinese. I believe he's Chinese American, but he's American. So you know what I'm saying? So he speaks English just the same as I'm speaking English now because he grew up in America. He went to American school. He's American. He was born. I assume. I have no idea if he was born in America. I assume probably. No, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter where he's born. He's American. You know. You see what I'm saying? That's the point that we're trying to make here. Wow, nice lag. Okay. Looks like this is gonna be a 4 kill anyway. So, well, man. We're gonna go ahead and get to our next match. So that's pretty good boost for GSL. Dreamer getting a win there. W Dreamer. W Dreamer. W Dreamer. So let's take this for example. I'll put it in Southeast Asian terms, right? When you go to Singapore, okay? So when you go to Singapore, when you think of people in Singapore, it's not just like Singapore is only Singaporeans, okay? Or it is only Singaporeans, but Singapore is only one ethnicity. No, Singapore is made up of, there's Chinese Singaporeans, Indian Singaporeans, Malaysian Singaporeans, Japanese Singaporeans. There's a very large diversity of ethnicities that make up the Singaporean concept. Singaporean people are a large diversity of ethnicities. Now, it is predominantly Chinese, yes, but it is still quite diverse. Same with America. America is made up of European Americans, Asian Americans, Hispanic Americans. You have a large diversity in America. Okay, sorry. Let's just check our leaderboard now. So, if that makes sense. I don't want to sound like I'm being rude here. I'm just trying to explain how it works. Okay, anyways. Past that, looking at our we're going to get an update here. Is my forward that good? It was a good stun. It was a good stun. Was that you on forward there? Was that you? Wait, was that you on forward? Wait. Hey, sweet. How's it going? Welcome to stream. Okay, anyways. Let's look at our leaderboard update here. We have MHX in first. Fafa's team in second. What is the name? Bingus? Bing? Is it short for... First we bin, then we Gus. Okay, that's the most Fafa sentence ever. Anyways. Okay, so this is a leaderboard update here. Omni going up to 4th, actually. Looks like MHX and Fafa's team still 1st and 2nd. Let's look at Globe. That's the team that I'm worried about the most. Globe is just sitting in 31st. They're just not playing their COA matches. I really don't know what they're doing, dude. GSL in 12th after that match. Can you speak Thai? Thai nig noi. The my ging. Pom my ging pasa Thai. My Thai's kind of ass, low key. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and watch the next. Okay, what are we watching next? Let's look. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we got Ling. Wait a minute, is CH4 in top 50? Wait, where was CH4? I didn't even see them. Hold up. Wait, is CH4 not in top 50? Wait. Is CH4 not in top 50? Or did they just not start any matches yet? I guess they didn't start their matches yet, or they didn't make top 50? I don't know, dude. They did. They just didn't start their matches yet. Oh, okay. Well, then they're way behind. They got to get on it, bro. If they don't start their matches soon, they're not making it. CH4 is not going to make it unless they start their matches soon, bro. But let's watch Ling here. Wasn't Globe the team that beat me for you? Yeah, Globe did beat me for you. Eli was my mind's eye idol. Okay. Oh, Eve. Yeah, Eve is on Bingus. W Eve. W Eve. Eli, when did you play Mind's Eye again? We don't play Mind's Eye anymore. That was a past life. Alright, looks like Ling on Hollow Blue. Does he see Explorer here? Uh-oh. Explorer. Oh no. GG, they lost. This is already a 4 kill. I don't see. This is no way, dude. Unless this Explorer like does a god kite here. But uh-oh, man. Dude's getting worked right now, dude. Go to the pallet. Go to the pallet. Wait, what? Bro, what? Okay, GG. That's crazy. I mean, matches and Wednesday latest one could start tomorrow night. Yeah, but the thing is, like, the point that I'm trying to make is, like, 1, queue times are gonna be long, and 2, people are gonna dodge. You know how, bro, Father Milk, you know how people are in this server. So like, you already can know that people are gonna be dodging and shit, right? So like, it's safer to play your matches earlier on. I know people like to wait to try to get more stars so they can get more points, but like, you're risking a lot, dude. It's such a risk, bro. It's such a risk to wait. The person that likes Explorer, oh, Victoria. Wow, nice terror shock. 5 seconds later. It's actually so entertaining seeing how much this fucking game's gonna lag, dude. Boom. Got him. All right. Try to push the portal here. Is he actually going to make it? Oh, he made it through. And now he's going to hide. Does he see him here? No way, bro. Oh my god, he lost him. Ling lost the Explorer, bro. Bruh. Priestess needs to just draw him away. Just take him away from Explorer. Terror Shock? Oh no. GG, bro. Wait, what? Bro, that match was going so well for him, and then now, bro. Does he see him? If he finds him, it's okay. If he doesn't find him before the Cyber's Prime, though, he loses. Oh, he found him. That's crazy. Ling, hit him! Ling. Oh. Oh, he tried to portal trick. He's dead. No way. Force heal, force heal, force heal, force heal. No. Explorer has BT too, bro. That's crazy. Priestess does not have BT. Oh. Wait, Priestess through. Wait, why did Priestess force heal if she's on a borrowed time? Why would Priestess force heal if she doesn't have BT, bro? That literally does not make sense. Yeah, that's kind of a that's a monumental mistake. He doesn't have detention though, so it's okay. Looks like journalist. They're both going for the save. I mean, there's no BT. Sorry, there's no detention, so I guess they can go for this. But like, I don't know, dude. Let's see. Acro's gonna come for the save. It looks like maybe distract for the journalist. Does Acro make this? No, not make this. Okay, so now they just threw. What? Okay, well, I guess Ling's gonna get a win now. That's crazy. I want to see if the journalist makes the save, though. I'm kind of curious. I love the engagement. Oh, lag terror shock indicator. Alright, we're gonna see this guy coming for the save. He does not have a rescue bro, I don't think. So I'm pretty sure this is just kind of cooked here, low-key. I wonder if Link's gonna go for the 4 kill or he's just gonna take this 3. He's gonna get it down into Acro. Probably gonna change to journalist. Oh my god, I'm so tired, dude. Warp on the journalist. Nice warp. I think she makes it out though. Yep. Still gets a 3 kill. That's crazy though. Things were looking pretty good for Ling after he got the quick down, and then it started to look bad when he lost the Explorer. And the Priestess force healed with no BT, so that was just didn't make any sense. But anyways, let's see if that puts them onto the leaderboard. Did they actually? So is Link playing COA matches or no? He's still not playing COA matches, bro. What? What is CH4 waiting for, bro? Anyways, we'll get an update, an overall update. Yeah, no BT in COA rank is actually insane, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we got MHX in first. Your secret lover is MHX, by the way. So MHX in, we are the best. We are the best, apparently. Apparently, they're the best. That's the motto that we're going for. So, there you go. What other team did Ling play on? He's only played on CH4, I think. We got Bingus in second here. I want to look at these mottos. Go loco or go home. Okay. Let's look at these guys. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Wow, you know, that is very original, guys. Oh my god. We will not go out with a whimper, but with a bang. But why would you go out in the first place? Don't you want to win? I don't know. Okay, risk takers. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Inspire. Be inspiring. Okay, that's just not original. Sorry. Okay, Japanese. Con on top. Okay, come on, guys. We need better mottos than this. Before you can fly, you must have wings before you can fly. Okay, everyone knows that one. Fuel your ambition. Gaslighters. Okay, I respect that. That's pretty unique, right? That's not bad, right? Okay. Amethyst. Okay, that's just weird. Something better. Welcome to the rebellion. Okay, respect. See the end of the horizon? Okay, I'm not sure I understand. Elevate, let's look out. Hi Uwu. Okay, I think Spicy came up with that one. Kirby Bitchy, thank you so much for the donation. Am I gonna play any matches? We'll do some rank matches after this. As soon as this rank for NA or rank for Asia begins right when rank for NaEu ends, so it's good timing. Let's watch Spritzer again. B4U is currently not in top 8, so we gotta keep an eye on Spritzer. Is Peddler good? Actually, we'll look at some Survivor players, low-key. Let's take a look at some Survivor players. What is my club motto? My club motto is, if you don't know about the Psyche Blue, then go home. That's my club motto. If you don't know about the Psyche Blue, I'll say it now. The Psyche Blue is... This is a Globe Survivor, right? This is an Amy Survivor. Fuck. Where the Globe Survivors at, man? Where the Globe Survivors at, dude? Oh, this is, we'll watch this. This is B4U Survivor. Oh, wait, no, we have to do the pros. I'm stupid. Okay, let's find Roland. Okay, we know that's B4U. Play feed. Anytime you say use my builds, I don't know. Anyways, Michi, thank you so much for the donation, though. I appreciate it. Anytime you say my builds, it scares me. Psyche Blue? Psyche Blue is playing. I think. I gotta double check. I don't know. So basically, Psyche Blue is Psyche playing Hullablue. The Psyche Blue. Oh, I like how this person asked, is Peddler good, and I ignored the question. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to ignore your question. Is Peddler good? Yeah, Peddler's one of the stronger hunters in the game right now. Yeah, definitely. All right, we got Roland, and I think that's Schmitty against, and two players that I don't know, against the photographer. Oh, yeah, why? Where's the photo at? Let's see. Is this Momo, the photographer player? There's a photographer. The first photographer player is named Momo. I don't know if it's them. No, not Psyche Blue. Psyche Blue. It's short for Hullabaloo, but it's the Psyche Blue. It's when Psyche plays Hullabaloo. I'll type it in the chat. Psyche Blue. Oh, that's my other account also. Psyche Blue. Y'all gotta know about the Psyche Blue, bro. The Psyche Blue's a W, dude. If y'all don't know the Psyche Blue, then I don't know what you're doing, bro. Anyways, what's even going on in this match, bro? I don't even know. I haven't been paying attention. Oh, okay. This guy's gonna die. Flywheel, nice. I think he's still dead, though. Speed boost? Okay, speed boost to the trampoline thingy. Whatever this is called. I think he's still dead here. Dodge the dog. Card trick. Good patience. Gonna get blink out. Okay, we got blink out. That's pretty good. What's Roland doing? Roland decoding. Although, the problem is he can't really rescue because he's one shot. So. Is it supposed to mimic Sacred Blue? No, I don't know what that is. It's just supposed to be Psyche Blue, like Hullabaloo, but Psyche Blue. You know? This is not looking too good for survivors. I'm gonna be real with you guys here. This is not looking particularly good. See, I would love to get a photographer in my COA match, but unfortunately, this is not really looking very good for B4U. Let's see though. Swing at the pallet. Swing at the pallet. Swing at the pallet, man. Swing at the pallet. Everybody's harassing. What is going on? Oh, nice card trick. Okay, got the dog to live it, though. Got the dog, okay. Okay, Photo's having a seizure. All right, cool, cool, cool. WW. So it's like Hullabaloo, but it's Psyche Baloo. Schmitty and Rowan watching their match getting thrown. No, he got basement. No. Wait, is he dead on chair? No, he's not dead on chair. Forget about saving. Go for the tie. Watch Schmitty still go for it. He's still going for it. He's probably just feeding tinnitus. What you guys know about the Eli Baloo, dude? Are all players in the team supposed to... Okay, we're going to find this one. This match is making me lose my mind when I'm watching this. Are all players in the team supposed to play a number of matches, or is there a meta where the hunter player plays more matches than survivors because they're more likely to win? No, no, no. Everyone plays... Each player has like 25 matches or whatever. Each player has a certain amount of matches. So... It just depends. See, look, look, guys, B4U's already in 7th. So, and Amy's in 8th. So, Amy started this session, like, in 30th. And they're in 8th now. B4U started this in, like, 20th, and they're in 7th. So, that's looking good for all of them. And then for... Yeah, that's looking pretty good for all. Globe is still not moving up the leaderboard. So, I don't know what Globe's doing. But Globe is not looking too good here, unfortunately. Well, let's actually look at this again. Hold on. What's my least favorite hunter? Hellember? I don't know. Mad Eyes. MHX is probably going to be first seed. I mean, obviously they can get passed up. Because they get a lot of their matches early, but yeah. Also, if you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. I'm going to make instant noodles while we watch this next match. Let's watch. Let us watch. We need to watch someone from one of the teams that's like actually competing for top 8. That's kind of what I care about. You know, honestly, just keep watching Spritzer. I have these mala instant noodles that I want to eat, but like I also had some last night. So I don't want to eat that much instant noodles, where I feel like that's just really bad for you. Oh, this is MHX Survivors. Sorry, Amy Survivors from Alien's team. Okay, this is gonna be a good match. Oh, I forgot Violinist was a hunter. Yeah, Violinist is bottom. No, Violinist is F tier. Yeah, sorry. Terror Shock on the coaster? Oh no. Imagine. Too much sodium. I know, but like mala, bro. I love mala, bro. It's so good. Life is short. True. What are all these nutrition people doing, bro? I need to do nutrition so I can look like a bodybuilder. It's like, dude, you're gonna die in like fucking 60 years anyway, dude. 50 years, bro. Just enjoy life while you can. The college dinner split. Honestly, bro, instant noodles. You know what I had last night? I had chicken fried rice with mala instant noodles and a boiled egg. That was my dinner last night. You know how much it cost me? $3. No, sorry, shrimp fried rice. I had shrimp fried rice with mala instant noodles on top and a boiled egg. $3. It only cost me $3, bro. Guys, have you you know what you guys should do? Go ask your ChatGPT. Be like, ChatGPT, what's the most ridiculous thing I asked you last year? You know what mine was? Mine was, I asked ChatGPT which guns in Fortnite can kill a Demogorgon in Stranger Things. I said which guns in Fortnite can kill a Demogorgon in Stranger Things, bro. That's what I asked ChatGPT. And then I was like, can a gold heavy sniper in Fortnite kill a Demogorgon? And then I asked it, can Rumi's sword in K-pop Demon Hunters kill a Demogorgon? That's the most ridiculous thing I asked ChatGPT. Oh, Enchantress didn't use their 3-stack they're throwing. They needed to use the 3-stack before we got red zoned. Ping me your favorite Feaster build. I'm kind of scared. I'm scared to look at your Feaster build. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Enchantress is been on chair already once, I believe. Gonna go down here to this hit. One server machine remaining. Wait, is she dead on chair? Oh, she is. Okay, this is just a win then. They still have a full cipher to go. If she wasn't dead on chair, then survivors could actually have a pretty good chance here, but I think Spritzer just wins this lucky. Saving it for the next match, brother. Come on now, obviously. Alright, looks like Lanternus is coming in for the save. Yeah, I don't know why the lag is so bad today. Because it's actually like I've done this before. Where like I've streamed these matches while in Asia. And like I've watched any matches while in Asia. And my ping is like yellow. It's like bad yellow. It's like 250 yellow. But it's like perfectly watchable. For some reason, I have no idea why. Today it's just like really bad. And I don't think it's my internet because I have an Ethernet cable plugged in. So for some reason the servers are just really bad today. I have no idea why it's like this today. Usually it's not this bad, but Oh, really late excitement from Spritzer, but I think he still stops the save here, yeah. Cypher's not primed, that's gonna be a win. Alright, that's gonna be a win for Spritzer. Let's check the... It's the new engine. That's so annoying, though. Like, I literally did this last year, and there was this lag like this never happened. Like, the game was perfectly fine to watch. And then now, I don't know why they have to keep messing with stuff, bro. Like, it literally just makes stuff work. Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get why they gotta do all that, bro. Just the game is fine. Why do we gotta do new engines and stuff? I don't know. Alright, anyways, Evancheck still in first, Bin in second. Where's... Oh, before you dropped... Okay, Risk Takers, huh. Currently, okay, I don't know what this name is. Concerning. Oh, also concerning. Very concerning. Oh. Okay then. Let's look at who are the hunters for this? Lilac IDVYT. Cool, man. Yeah, interesting names, dude. I don't know what is going on there. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Okay, update here. We got... Okay, these are the top 8 teams. KON here, GSL here. PR move up to 19th. Where is Elevate? Elevate in 16th, okay. Okay, cool. There's got to be a way to make it, like, less laggy, right? Network diagnostics. See, look, 266. 266. That's perfectly fine for Asia connecting to NA. So for me watching games at NA, it should be 266. It should literally be stuck because I have an Ethernet cable, so my ping should not spike. So it's based from my internet, so it should literally just sit at 266. When we watch matches, which is really watchable, totally smooth for watching. But for some reason it keeps spiking. That's just like trash internet, dude. Or trash server, bro. I don't know why the server needs to be like that. Maybe if we change the graphics to like... That does nothing. We could turn down FPS. I mean, I don't really know, like, field adjustment standard, I guess. We could try that. I don't know. Well, the thing is, I have Ethernet plug-in, so it's not my internet. It's just the connection. I don't know. We're gonna see if watching on lower FPS does anything. He actually did a double sword cancel instead of a... Nope. As soon as there's any sort of like fast movement, we're cooked. I mean, we could just turn everything down. I don't want to turn it down too much where it's unwatchable, though. No, look at this, bro. Look at this graphics, bro. This is not even watchable. What do you do? I don't think that has anything to do with it either. But Gonna see the down on midnight here. Pretty good first chase for Fafa here. Well, I don't think frame should have anything to do with it. So like if I put graphics up, it shouldn't be a problem. Right? Let's see if it starts lagging again. I mean, I'm honest, I'm pretty sure it's just the I mean, maybe turning FPS down will help. I don't know. Seems a little bit better. Okay, we got batter coming for the... Oh, batter, no! Batter, no! Your feature build doesn't have detention? Yeah, we're cooked. Well, this batter's actually doing pretty good, though, low-key. Can you get that through the thing? No, he can't. Oh my god, dude. I'm so tired. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, like... I mean, I want to play rank after this, but, like, I'm also just, like, so tired, bro. Like, I slept, like, a few hours. I low-key might have to take a nap, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Originally, the problem is that yeah, they just don't invest money into the servers at all. Especially NA, they just don't invest money into it. It's really unfortunate, to be honest. Like, you look at the Chinese server, obviously these players have like 10 ping. Even when I play in Southeast Asia server, sometimes I have like anywhere from 10 to 40 ping, 10 to 50 ping. Like, if I play against players like near me in Thailand, my ping's 10. If I play against players in Singapore, which is kind of far, my ping's still like 50, which is great. It's still phenomenal. But in NA, you're playing it's just all over the place. And to be fair, the distance between some NA players and European players is really far. So obviously the pings are not going to be as good. But they literally, if they put more into it, they could fix that issue. It's yeah, I don't know, dude. Guys, I'm like half on. Dude, this is like me when I commentate COA at like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. bro. Except then I at least have caffeine. Here, like, I just don't. This is totally not sleeping for IDV is so relatable at this point, dude. Oh my god. This game, guys, this game is not worth losing sleep over. I know a lot of people lose sleep over this game because they rank or want to stay up watching stuff. I promise you, this game is never gonna be worth it. Can I get this stuff through the wall? Does he get the down? No. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm not falling asleep. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, the ping in Southeast Asia is really good. Now, to be fair, each match is like closer to each other. Like, someone from Singapore playing with someone from Vietnam, it's still pretty close compared to someone in like California playing with someone in New York. You know what I mean? But oh, the Philippines is not good. The Philippines is 36. The Philippines is only 36 when you play against other players in the Philippines. If you going for save. But if you play against people in the Philippines, people in the Philippines playing against people in like Thailand is not good for Philippines players though. The ping's not as good because Philippines is a bit farther away. Or someone in like Nepal, for example, or India. It's like your ping is not going to be very good because you're far away. There's no servers there. Unfortunately, just gonna be a tie here for Fafa. Explore, promote the Explorers the Best Survivor agenda. Okay, never mind. Now I have to stay away. How many servers are there in Asia? Well, there's one Asia server, but it's separated by region. So it's Japan. So like when you look at the leaderboard in Asia, all of the you have to compete for badges against everyone in Asia. But when you queue into a match, you only get paired against people in your region. So there's Southeast Asia, which is Vietnam, Laos, basically people who actually play the game. I mean, it could be any country in Southeast Asia, but the countries that actually, there's only a few countries that actually play, and that's Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, sometimes Laos, but not common. And that's pretty much it. And I guess a couple in Indonesia, but also not very common. And then Philippines, also not very common. Some Philippines players, not very common. So it's mainly Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore. And then in Japan, the Neo Japan server, which is itself just the Japan server. And then Korea, which is itself, although I think sometimes Korean players get paired with Japan server players. And then there's Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. Although they might get paired also with Japan. I'm not actually sure how that works, to be honest. I don't know. But I know that Japan is separate and Southeast Asia is separate. So, and then China is separate. China has its own special server on like the App Store in China. Okay, let's look at the leaderboard update here. We have not much changes here. It looks like KON and B4U 9th and 10th. Oh, so B4U dropped out of top 8. Again, not super important. There's still plenty of time here. Amy all the way up to 4th. Good for them. So yeah, they're pretty good. Way too early to tell who's gonna be winning here, but I'll definitely say that it looks pretty good for MHX and Bin here, and also Amy has a really good shot here as well. So, you know what I should have had? I should have had my lukewarm, my room temperature instant coffee. That's what I should have had. Who is this? A really fast moving undead is probably not a match I want to be watching. Let's watch GSL. Are these matches from today? Yeah. They're happening like right now. All the matches we're watching are like happening like basically right now. All right, GSL, another team we got to watch out for potentially making top 8. Let's see what is going to happen here. Instant coffee and instant noodles, except I don't use hot water for the coffee. Because I don't have a mug. I literally do not own a mug, bro. So I literally use a plastic water bottle for making the coffee. I need to get like an actual mug, dude. It's so bad. I use a plastic water bottle so that I can't use boiling water for that. Okay, well that's a very good start for Yalda. That's crazy. Okay. I literally have plastic water bottles, so I just mix room temperature water with instant coffee. That's what we got. So I can't use boiling water, so I can literally only use room temperature water. That's Zeus. Was that a Zeus forward moment? See, it's stunned here. Four channels there into Zeus. Damn, rip my boy Zeus. Oh, W, okay. Keeping the forward alive, and he gets back up because of cheerleader. Okay. I mean, it seems good, but So for those of you just missed what happened, Ford threw the pallet but didn't vault. And the ant blaked anyway. Okay. Cool. Bro's wall hacking. Reported! 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 Okay, we're not watching this one. This one's just... This one's too laggy. This can't be peak tier. That is indeed peak tier. That is NaEu peak tier, dude. NaEu at its finest. What y'all know about that NaEu gameplay, bro? Come on now, quit playing. Quit playing, bro. That's some peak NaEu gameplay, dude. I think watching N is bad, because N is, like, fast-paced. We should be watching a hunter that's, like, not really, like, super fast-paced. Let's watch Mushin. Oh my god, dude. Okay, Naiad, kind of fast, but not super fast. I don't know. This is up against Omni Survivor, so this is going to be a match we definitely want to watch. MHX is currently placed first, and Omni's placed like fourth or something, so we're going to want to watch this for sure. Alright, gonna go ahead and use the first puppet there. Nice usage of that puppet to avoid the first hit. Mushin's gonna go ahead and try it again here. Missing. Wow, okay. Paul off to a good first kite so far. Why'd I pick Naiad? No, look, it's chilling, bro. Naiad chilling. Look at this. You guys see this? We vibing, bro. Check this out, bro. W, bro. Never mind. You're right. Blink for this to hear the down. Okay, but this is a really important match. Like, this is an important one for us to watch. Maybe if I don't do camera follows, it won't lag as much. Like, we just do it like this. Okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe Naiad was a bad one. But this is a really important one, though. That's the thing. So, Naiad swimming through the Sahara Desert. Literally any minigame that happens, the game has... Oh, any mind game has an elaborate... Bro, the game's having a seizure. Oh, he got him! Oh, he got him, bro! He got him! Yo! He got him, bro. Alright, looks like they're not going to save it. This is a really important match, though. MHX Hunter versus Omni Survivors. These are two teams that are, like, really competing, like, for first. MHX, like I said, currently in first seed, and Omni currently, like, in fourth or something. So this is, like, really important. Where's PR? I think they're like 18th right now, but they haven't really played a lot of matches yet. So, I mean, they still got time, but I think they definitely got to get on it. Same with Globe. Same with CH4. I don't think CH4 is making it. I mean, maybe they are. They definitely could, but they're just like, they're really late to start their matches. Mushin with his flashy ass skins, flashy ass dashes, all this crazy stuff. He found him. 97, get the pop. Wait for it. There it is. They still have another cipher to go, but Explorer does have 50% page. Explorer doing a pretty good job of working into this area, but is finally gonna get downed. This is what playing on EU feels like, honestly. So IDV plays in my dreams. Honestly, true. Like when you're playing an IDV match in your dreams, this is what it feels like, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like sometimes I just hear the decoding sounds, bro. She didn't find Explorer, yeah. Oh my god, guys. I promise I'm not like high or anything. I'm just so tired, bro. I'm just tired. That's why. Alright, we're gonna see Doctor coming for the save here. Doctor is gonna get the save. Nice rescue there. Gets the hit through the pallet though. Cypher machines are almost done here. Doctor does have the page, so she needs to pop the 47% cipher with the page and then save again. That's the only way they can tie. She is gonna be able to do it, it looks like. Except the Explorer's just not there. Oh no, he's not even on the cipher. He's not even on the last cipher, dude. I know sometimes I hear cipher sounds in my sleep, bro. Oh, Doctor doesn't have BT either. GG. So win for the honor. Can he get a 4-kill here though? That's pretty important. So this is really big. MHX Hunter getting a win here gives them a huge bonus in terms of their first place seeding, and Omni Survivors losing is really going to put them on in a not ideal spot for making top 8, obviously. Looks like Explorer is going to be able to get out here, so... Never mind? Wait, I might have spoke too soon. 70, 80, 90... Wow, he doesn't make it. I like how the NaEu just teleported halfway across the map. Yeah, he's cooked here, looks like. GG. That's gonna be a 4-kill here. That's a really big 4-kill, actually. Let's see where that puts us in terms of placement. Violence is worse than Hellumber. Honestly, they're both pretty bad, but... yeah, Omni drops to 5th. They drop from 4th to 5th here. And then MHX is just going to increase their lead here. So... so MHX, yeah, with a really big lead here. Bin still in 2nd. Amy in 4th, surpassing Omni here. KON getting into top 8. Okay, Inspire, 9P for you. GSL, PR in 17th, it looks like. Alright, looks like we can watch one more here. Let's go ahead and watch... let's go ahead and watch... Well, definitely not Breaking Wheel. That'd be a terrible one to watch. Let's watch Ling's Hullabaloo or... Oh, Mushin's playing Hermit. We can go ahead and watch that one. That one's pretty slow. I hope you know that you are Tessudo. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. I'm sorry. Breaking Wall would be funny to watch, but we should watch like an actual. Let's see what it looks like. I'm kind of curious. Oh, he's gonna get that palace stun. I'm kind of curious what it looks like. Let's watch. Let's just look at the wheel. I want to see what it looks like, bro. Father Snow. Imagine the game just has like perfect like gameplay. Watch it, guys. Watch it just be like perfect gameplay. Should have the option to ban maps in rank as what, a survivor or hunter? All right, let's see. Ready? I mean, so far so good. I mean, so far so good, bro. Sakurat's doing a really good job so far. I mean, hunters will just ban sacred. Survivors will just ban, like, arms or something. Wow, Sakurat's working him, bro. Damn. All right, he's gonna get hit here. He needs to use a bomb in the doorway. Oh, missed trap. I would have used a bomb in the doorway. Oh, it's on cooldown. He needs to dodge trap and then bomb. Nice mind game. Acro's kind of working, bro. Acro's low-key working, bro. Why is it normal all of a sudden? I have no fucking clue, bro. Oh, he's dead here. He messed up. He was working for a second and he kind of messed up there at the end. But that was still a really good kite. If he got that bomb off, though, that would have been a 3 cipher kite. It's still like 2.8, but it's still pretty good. I'm not falling asleep. Why is this game actually normal, bro? What is this? Breaking Wheel fixed the server, bro. What the heck? Ain't no way. Oh, okay, I don't know what Forward's doing. You can try to force after half. I think he still gets it. We actually have no idea because it lagged at the worst possible time. Not gonna use excitement. No need. You can just get in the wheel form here. Don't know what Doctor's doing. We gotta lock in, bro. I'm like passing out. We're almost, bro. This is the last match of this session. We gotta lock in. I know it's so boring when it's normal, though, bro. We like the lag, dude. Okay, now there we go. That's what we were hoping for. That's what we were hoping for, dude. There we go, dude. That's what we were looking for. Last cipher's almost done. Akro doesn't have flywheel. He's gonna excitement here. Not a very good bait. You're in. Oh wait, that's only second chair. Wait, survivors can actually win this. If they double rescue and someone else does the last cipher. Spasm. Oh no. Oh boy. What? How does that hit, bro? No way, dude. How does that hit? That's crazy. What is happening? We are using the new update. It's the new update. The glitch update. The lag update. I don't know. Perfumer's kind of cooking, bro. Although she's gonna take the hit. Switch to Peeper here. Peeper the Cypher, go to the other Cypher. I know, and the breaking wheel is like, bro, it's literally the loops plus the breaking wheel making Looney Tune sounds, bro. It's like we're watching an old school cartoon, dude. We love this. Lovely update. You are very welcome. No problem. No problem. No problem. I'd be surprised if this is not a tie. This looks like a very tied up position here. I just don't see how. I don't see how Wheel. Okay. Cypher's Prime. He's gonna pop. Yeah. He's no peepers either, so he'll have one in a second. So he could like down someone, peeper them, and then go for someone else, try to 3-kill. But oh hell nah! He's gonna peeper the gate, double peeper the gate. Okay. Her once felt safe going against Wheel. It's okay, you can feel safe now when the Wheel's just spazzing out in the match. For the first half of the game, it was actually going really well. And then, yeah. Perfect is one shot here. Able to dodge the trap. W trap dodge. Oh my god, I fell asleep. Wake up. I'm actually interested to see how this match ends, though. This is a pretty close game. Oh my god, wheel spasm! Ah! Yo, what's going on, bro? No. Alright, so at this point, this looks like it's gonna be... I mean, still it's just a tie game, right? Like... It's like Doctor gets out, Perfumer also is gonna get out. Unless they're gonna go for the save? Maybe? I mean, they might just be thinking that, okay. Alright, bro. Alright, okay. Alright. Given time for the forward to get up. But he doesn't have dungeons, so it doesn't really matter. Dude, I am so exhausted. What the heck? You almost won this? I know. It honestly looked like a win, to be honest. I kind of feel like... Oh, wait. You mean like right now, too? It looked like Acrobat's first kite was super good. He was working, bro. Acro was cooking, but then just a little bit short at the end. We gotta see what's going to happen, though. We definitely got to figure out what's going to happen here. Let's see. He's going to go in the locker. He's still just going to die here, though, looks like. Yeah, just gonna be a tie. Alright. I'll try to see what I can do to make it better next stream, but before next stream. But guys, look, it's literally... That should be perfectly fine, but I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and get a final update for today for our leaderboard. Alright, currently after day 1.5, day 2 technically, because day 1 was yesterday. Most people didn't play that much, but looking at the update after day 1 or 2 here for Making top 8, we have MHX currently in first here with a pretty big lead. Bingus Fafa's team, Bin currently in second. Go Loco, a team I've never really heard of, actually in third place here. So good for them. We got Amy in fourth, Omni in fifth. This Chips team in sixth, Risk Takers in seventh, KON in eighth. And then we have like some other random teams here. Inspire B4U in 10th. Still not in top 8, but still plenty of time. GSL in 13th, still plenty of time for them. PR 17th, plenty of time for them. Sky 7, 25th. Still should be enough time for them though if they want to try to make it. Globe is all okay. Globe is in 32nd and they haven't really played a lot of matches. So Globe needs to get on it. They're falling behind for it here. CH4 hasn't even started their matches. So Globe and CH4 are definitely quite a bit of the ways behind here. But this is currently the top 8 leaderboard. MHX, Bin, GLK, Amy, Omni, Inga Chips, Risk Takers, and KON. So yeah, there you go. Tomorrow they'll be out of matches. Oh, MHX played all their matches day 1, 2, and 3. Are they already out completely? Or what? I feel like they're not out all the way, are they? Or what? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I feel like it's better to get them out of the way now. I mean, obviously, some people like to wait. So basically, guys, how it works is the more stars you have in peak tier, the more points you get for winning a game. But to be honest, I feel like if you wait, you risk not getting all your matches in. So it might be worth it to do them early on. So I don't mind MHX doing the matches early. They'll probably make it, to be honest. Is the top team going to compete for the entry with Omni and B4U? Well, B4U should make it. Omni, I'm not sure. Omni still has to make top 8, and they still have to get through qualifiers. There's a lot of good teams. B4U is hands down the best on our server, so B4U definitely will have a good chance at making it. But as for the second slot, I have no idea. We have no idea. It could be anyone, if I'm being honest. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream there because I am completely exhausted. I need to go take a nap before I go out and do stuff today. So, yeah, that's the leaderboard for now. Pretty cool, man. Probably be streaming more tomorrow. We'll definitely be streaming the last 2 days of rank, but we'll see. If I'm trying to see what I can do to make the internet better, the lag better. Maybe try VPN or something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and end stream right there. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to Michi as well for the donation, too. I really appreciate it. That's very nice of you. And, yeah, we're going to end it right there for today. If I'm not as tired tomorrow, we might stream Rank, because Rank for Asia server is opening right now, but I am a little bit too tired to do that. So we're going to just end it right for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are in the world. Peace out for now. It was a fun stream today, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.